Good morning and happy Shabbat, guys. I just want to talk about what you should feed your aquaponics fish if you want to avoid genetically modified organisms. And I got some fish food at PetSmart. Oh my goodness. It's nothing but GMO corn and wheat, and then who knows what other gunk. And if you'll look in my fish pond, you'll notice there's a stump in there. It's cut off of our tree, actually, and fish with trees, with trunks or whatever driftwood, they are healthier. And if you'll notice, those little fish, well, they're not now because they got scared. They were eating off of it because of growth kind of covers it and they eat it. And I don't know if you guys have heard of this mycorrhizae or something like that, but anyway, there's actual funguses that grow in the soil that are supposed to be there, that are healthy. And so there's one thing you can do to help your fish. And if you look way down there, that little swirly thing, that's just some leftover celery. They've plucked everything off of it except the strings. Okay, and then these little floaty guys are puffs. I get them at Target, and they're like organic baby food, basically, or like little Cheerios. They float, and the fish love it. And they're rice. They're rice, not wheat. They're organic rice. They have a little bit of iron in them, which apparently you need iron to add to your aquaponics system because fish don't really need it, but your plants do. So there's some ideas, because if you read, you know, how to make fish food, they're going to say, oh, you got to make it and you got to gelatinize it, and it made the water dirty. I used some, but you can use some kosher gelatin. I do kosher because I don't like the cow stuff. I mean the pork stuff. But I don't really do that anymore. And so just thinking here, you could also start a worm farm like me. So you could supplement them with worms. And if you'll look, you'll see that leaf floating. That's actually a basil leaf, because aquaponics is like a balance of germs. You know what I'm saying? And the basil leaf, I have a feeling, call me crazy, but you know, holy basil and things like that, they have certain characteristics, and I feel like it's going to keep the water healthier. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff floating, but like I said, I just fed them. But you can see them feeding off of the bottom as well. So from my worm farm, I will get worms and even maggots. So if I see them and put them in there, it's for the fish to eat. So they're getting protein, and then they're getting their grains from the puffs, and then they're getting their greens because I'll put celery in there. And also, just a side note, vermiponics is not the wave of the future. There's some videos out there, they're like, vermiponics, put worms in your media and they clean up your roots and all that. Well, I did that, and now my celery basically is all leaf and no stalk because the worms have hollowed out the stalks. They crawled up out of the media and ate my food, so I'm gonna have to just call that one. Okay, have a nice day, subscribe, bye!